Welcome to OST Season 14, Round 1. This is the latest OST season. I am playing Swarm in Round 1 here. I'll get into the format a little bit more in a bit. Give me a moment to go ahead and get the link posted to the stream where it needs to go, and then we'll hop on in a little bit more. As soon as YouTube emails it to me like they're supposed to, there we go. Thank you, YouTube. Copy link address. Make sure that it's what it's supposed to be. Looks legit to me. Cool. Get that posted on Discord, and then I will be here ready to go. At live stream, that's what Tommy wants to see. Cool. Alrighty. We are posted there and ready to go. Awesome. Ooh, actually, I am covering up a little bit of the start zone. Let me shrink myself. Cool. Should be a little bit better, hopefully. Welcome. So this is Casualties of War, which means that each round of the tournament, your army gets shrunk by 100 points and 2 figures. This is round 1, however, so we are still playing our full armies and we don't have to drop anything yet. So these are 600 point 20 figure Delta armies. And yeah, I have the Phantom Knights Microcore Concan, and Swarm has a bunch of Hounds with Deflectatron, who's represented by that Omnicron Sniper, because we don't have a good top-down of him yet for the OHS system. Cool, looks like Swarm wants to be in voice, so let me go ahead and hop into that. I'm sure we'll be joined by Swarm shortly here now. And yeah, that's about it. Let me see here. A little bit of strategy stuff here. I am going to mute myself in that in case Swarm hops in. My plan here is to put Order Marker 1 on Concan and move him onto a shadow spot in the middle of the map to where he blocks access to my start zone from Hounds. And then go micro with the X on Phantom in round 1. That's the opening I'm going with. Hey, how's it going? Nice. Yeah, pretty good. Happy to be here playing Heroscape. Always a good time.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but I have some B9 support with me, so I have to win. Like,
Oof.
no other choice.
Okay. That's a pretty definitive statement. We'll see if it plays out that way. I do like your side of this matchup a little bit. I think it's better now than if I think I'm better off than if I faced you in a later round, but this is definitely not the matchup I wanted to have Phantom Knights in. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dependent on my D20 anyway. Like,
I mean, Hounds usually are, but I mean that's
sure.
It's a separate concern. Yeah, we'll see. It's an interesting map for it, to be on though. Yeah, quite curious. Yeah, Fulcrum / Dark Fulcrum are like it's the only real tournament map I know of that doesn't do glyphs. So yeah.
Right. Do you want to roll for placement?
Oh yes, good point. Higher number chooses then, so that's probably me. But I could lose to a 4. Nope, not this time. I will play second because this is a symmetric map. Not that it really matters because you're just going to put Hounds everywhere, but you know, whatever.
I am pretty bad. I'm not even sure where. I am still my Hounds.
Oh, if we add tiles, let me go ahead. Actually, let me grab some extra tiles so that we can mark what's like level 1 or level 0, because you're going to be adding some new tiles into the back of your start zone here. Yep. I'm sure. Yep. So yeah, let me grab those real quick.
That's a good idea.
Should have grabbed those ahead of time. I didn't think about it. You don't see Hounds X6 too often, so you know it's a bit of an We'll see. I've also never not played a single game with Deflectatron yet, as it happens.
I have. I think it's my 3rd time in Deflectatron.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to log out and log back in. Here's a water tile. And let me grab the... My browser is weird, and it doesn't show them until I refresh the page, but it's there. So you can copy it and do whatever you need with it. There should be a land tile somewhere. Yeah, I figured everyone... I don't know why. My Chrome browser has been really dumb about that for a while, and I can't figure out why it requires a refresh to show them. Maybe it's just salty at me for all the times I've told people to force refresh on .org. Could be. Could well be. Where is a land tile? There's got to be a land tile in one of these things. Just popping open all the figure ones. Vidar's got shadow. I know that because Mika. Where is a land tile? Einar? I don't think so. Nothing really places land tiles. It's the issue.
I think I know where I can get land tile.
Okay, sweet. Well, if you've got one, if you can get one, because I'm failing.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna be back briefly then into this thing. I gotta kill it and reopen. And look at that, now I can see everything. Cool.
If it sounds better to you, I also have to refresh. See the...
Oh, okay. Makes me feel tad less. Alrighty, I should be good this time. Alrighty, I think we're good there. See if anyone's watching. Hey, Hush. Thanks for joining in. We'll see. I think I need the luck, but we'll find out. Hounds are bad for Phantom Knights. That's not what we're looking for. I think this might be the most start zone tiles I've ever seen had to be added to a map. That's cool.
Usually I don't.
I think it's gonna matter. I think there's a very good chance it's gonna matter with this game, especially with Phantom Knights going into it. Yeah, like the height. Yeah, a lot of times it doesn't matter, but I think that it may well end up being relevant here. Hey Tommy, welcome. Or like if the map, yeah, like also if the map is like all the same start zone height, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, this one's just kind of funky.
Yep.
So what is that? 6 times 3 times. Oh wait, that's not wrong. 6 times 6, 20. Yeah, whatever. It's a lot of hexes. Math is hard. Yeah, 6 times 6, 36. 36 hexes. So you should have to add, what, 8? Yeah, I think that's right. I think you're going to have to rearrange that a little bit to get them all, yeah. Is that current?
Yeah. It's taking a while, but we'll get there.
No, but I mean like the tiles you've got. Oh, yeah, okay. Like this tile's probably going to have to move. Or something. 11. What are you running, Hush? Templar. Yeah, that'll do it. Templar, similar boat. Oh, you get Mar. Okay. Yeah, Mar, let's go with it. A couple extra. Yeah, it's a lot. A lot of tiles. Deflectortron makes it one less for swarm here.
Getting there. Just grab that.
Yeah, Mega Silver, I blame you, by the way. That first pairing, I got matched up into Tagawa Samurai Archers. Talk about a dream for my army. I outranged them with micros, and I've got PKs with Con Cannon to it, and then you take that away from me, and you give me Hounds. So I know that you have it in for me, Mega. Like, it's proven. Proven.
Yeah, that's gonna be good for me.
Cool. Alrighty, let me see where I'm putting my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that it wasn't just me, Tommy. I'm vindictive like that. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a pretty bad one. That's a pretty bad one, Tommy. I'll give you that. Gelry into Cathar is pretty unfortunate. Definitely a micro there. The question here mostly is like, where do I want my micros to go? I knew where I wanted Concan. Concan went where I wanted. Actually, Concan should go one more over, I think. Yeah. And now the question is like, where do I want micros versus where do I want other stuff? I think we want a micro there as well for reasons. I like it. I like it. I would like a 10% commission for the ad allotments. Yeah, fair. Fair deal. Fair deal. Where do I want these microcore? Probably there. Probably there. Probably there. Well, let me start putting out some Phantomites and see how many I've got left over. Any merit to migrating any of this stuff around here? Well, probably at least bump him there, because why not? That's just better. Strictly better. Might actually want to not have... No, I definitely want him there. Might not want him there. Can move him around. What else can I move around? I might actually want to... no, I can probably avoid that happening. I don't know, that spot's awful good. Might want to move this guy too. I think I do. To go right there. And he should shift that way a little bit if we're trying to avoid that downside. It's going to be tough when I really like them being there. I mean, it would be this one. No, but if I move one, they can just pivot around, so this is fine. Okay, cool. Let's go with that. That's good enough for me. All right. Cool. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
17.
I hope that you used all your movement on that 17.
We shall see.
Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. 7's the magic number.
Alright.
So, reminder if you don't know the hounds, 1 to 3 is the shit move, 4 to 6 is kind of shit move, and 7+ is fantastic. Hey, Max. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, hush. The good news is patience is a solvable problem. So, there's that. Right, so I'm going to be moving up Concan here. My point of moving up Concan is to make it tougher for hounds to get into my start zone without taking LEAs. Essentially, hounds getting massive start zone plagues into like tons of PKs in my start zone is the way I auto lose the game, and so I'm going to be doing what I can to avoid that. Concan's going to move up to, well, you'll see it very shortly, but he's going to move up to here. I have my pen. Let me try it out. Concan is going to move up to right here, where he's not next to height and where he is on shadow, and where he blocks any hound that tries to come through the middle. It'll have to take an LEA to get away from him in order to get past him into the start zone. And it'll take a lot longer for hounds to like walk over the side flanks here that are so tall in order to get into my start zone. So hopefully that delays them a bit.
That's good.
This is the plan anyways. Oh, nice, Ryan. I'm glad that I can help you in your procrastination. So like, actually, when I wake up in the morning, that's like the first thing I ask myself is like, how many people can I make their day less efficient? So, you know, that's always the goal. Also, welcome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
That's bad. Okay, well, I'm a little bit sad based on something that happened just there, but that's okay. I'm gonna stick with the plan.
It is Concan.
Yeah, I gotta get him out somewhere useful. There's like no useful start zone spots for him to stay in this matchup on this map, so.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Yeah, I saw that as soon as the hound went there, but there's nothing I could do to block it after Concan was there. It's gonna be a real pain in the butt to kill that hound. At least I proofed the start zone a little bit in terms of that, but it's gonna be tough. I may have to engage that hound with a micro in order to prevent it from engaging a bunch of Phantom Knights next turn, which is quite unfortunate, but there's really nothing I can do about it. I think when I lose initiative, the only way to avoid that is if the hounds miss, like, I need to, either I win initiative or they miss one of their first 2 movement rolls, but when all 3 of those things go the other direction, it's, you know, going to be impossible for me to block that off. Very unfortunate. I think at this point, my best hope is to try to regain it across the switch. Obviously, we'll shoot that guy next turn, and maybe we get him off of a 2v6 or 2v5, maybe. We're going to try, but, like, you know, it's a really annoying spot for a hound to go to. And he also blocks me from getting height on that hound in the middle. Although that one does have 7 defense anyways, so slightly less relevant, but... Good news is that hound can't fully replace the other one, so if I do get it on this turn with one of the lucky shots, then we'll be able to, you know... He won't be able to replace it, and we'll be able to take it on marker 3. When hounds don't miss their movement rolls, though, they're so fast.
Okay, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going with no, you're going with so pretty safe doing this.
The only thing you're sure of is that I'm not going with Concat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it is micros. Okay. Yeah, that spot on that triangle is really not good for me. All right, I'm gonna have to count out a lot of stuff here. Hounds have fast move. That's funny. I should have line of sight to the other half of him. Let me check it and see. Nope, this map does not have glyphs. Hush. Dark Fulcrum. This map is Dark Fulcrum, which is a rebuild of Fulcrum. Fulcrum is a super OG map, one of the only like real tournament maps that does not have glyphs. And it's kind of cool that way because the way it's designed, you kind of are incentivized to go to all areas of the map naturally. Like normally you need glyphs to pull people to the sides of a map, whereas here the sides are the max height, so you're already incentivized to go to those spots to begin with, and you have to move through the center in order to cross it, so you're also incentivized to go there. Yes, I should have line of sight there. Okay. That's kind of a weird one where like I have range to the side, half of him I can't see in line of sight to the back half, but we'll still get the shot off. What do I do? I don't like this spot. This is not a good spot. I can't allow that to happen. I think I have to engage you on low ground, which is just dumb. Oh, it's so brutal. How do I even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Still go there. I can't get there. I can't avoid it. No matter what I do, I can't avoid it. That's unfortunate. Well, in that case, I might as well go there. Okay. So I was hoping to find a way to stop that hound from being able to go to engage multiple dudes. I guess like 3 dudes. I guess I still could. I could move up microcore up there. I may move another micro up there to prevent it. Max, I'm not sure too many people would agree that that's fun. Just a thought. This prevents that hound from engaging everything in the known universe. So we're going to do it. I don't love it, but we're going to do it. Yeah, I think we got to go with this. Okay. I don't love it, but I'm going to go with this. Let's see. Order of operations here. Let's start with that micro shooting up at that hound, 2v6. Maybe you used them all up there. We'll do it from that one. Okay, maybe this one. You can't have any. Surely you don't have shields left. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. You're up.
Movement.
Oh, shit. My thing got stuck again.
So that's 2 move.
Oh, crap. All right, we got it fixed. We do like the low movement. Low movement gives us a shot, but that hound not being dead is going to make this a pain. I suspect that hound won't move. It really doesn't want to give me that triangle. Because to engage like 2 micros here, it has to hop off of height, which is what I was trying to, like he can engage 2 of them, but then he gives me the height back. I don't think he'll do that. I think he'll leave that hound where it is and just move 2 others. Probably should engage Concan with 1 hound just to start the clock ticking down on Concan. But I'm not going to be able to get height on this next turn anyways, so it's just brutal. Well, maybe unless I get that hound with one of the first shots. We'll see though.
1, 2. Go 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm gonna activate the other one. So gonna roll for play first.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, 16. 16. Oh, well, that's probably going to do it. But I got a D22. Woo, D20. D20. Okay. We are actually going to suit up. I like to track those because I'm weird. Okay. What the hell do I do now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do I do? Gotta watch out for this thing too at some point in time. I just have so few good moves here. We're gonna do that. Probably worth it. Probably worth the risk. All right, I don't love it, but that's what I'm going with. First shot is going to be... Actually, no. That's a lie. First shot is going to be that one up. Nope. This one up. That one up. Okay. Very non-bloody round 1, actually. Okay. What the hell do I do with my order markers now? So 1's always on microcore here. The way I set this up, micros can get height and start shooting. Question is, how much do I roll with beyond that? The question is, how much do I need to roll with beyond that? Because this is a scary, scary spot. If I win initiative, I want to have at least 2 order markers on micros. If I lose initiative, I probably only want to... Well, I want to have 0, but I'm not going to be able to avoid that. If I win initiative, I could potentially start really torching these things, though. If I can get to max height and hold. I think 2 on micros, but oof, it's scary. It's real scary. May have to risk it. I don't think I can get through all these hounds with Phantom Knights, so I think I gotta risk it. We're gonna go with 1-2 on micro and 3x on phantoms. We're bluffing it where our 2 is, which I think is what makes sense here. Your order markers are a little bit easier than mine are.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Damn. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate. Maybe he won't be able to move. Yeah. Again, like the lose plus move is we just lose now. Unfortunate. I think we had to take that risk. We really needed that to, yeah. I mean, we could have got 2 of them up to max height and then had them on there for the next 2 turns, blasting at dudes in the start zone with 545s. Oh well. Well, with what that leaves us with, then is that we'll try and trade as much as we can with micros. It probably won't go very well, and then we'll have PKs try to come in off the switch, and try to do the same thing next round with PKs that we were trying to do with micros here. Yeah, that's all we got. That's all we got. Yeah. We knew that guy could get there, but it was a risk. We couldn't get up to max height if we didn't expose him to the risk of getting caught by a hound here. So. Well, we're still gonna get one of them up to max height though.
2 plagues. First one on that spot on
Yep.
level 3.
Yep.
Second one, there's shadows. So I think you can suit up.
I can. Well, apparently I can't, but I could have. Okay, that's gonna be it then.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yep. No, that's better. That's definitely where he started. He started where there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's as far as he can get. That's better. So that's better because it's 5 move away from that hound. So if he rolls the 4 to 6, then he can't engage him. This guy can't get height, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it. He can get through here. I have to block this off with a microcore. I'm not happy about this, but I think I have to put a micro there to prevent a hound from getting through and engaging a crap load of Vanonites. This one can do the same. I'm going to have to sacrifice this micro to prevent the hounds from getting through here. I think he's actually going to go engage those hounds and just pray. Because I just can't let a hound get through here. Oof, that's so brutal. So brutal. Okay, those are the moves. This one is going to take that shot, 2v5. What do you think about that line of sight? I am not sure.
I think you can see the end of the tape.
Okay, I will take that shot then, 2v6. Hit that same one, 4v5. Do get him? We got him finally. We need a bad movement roll here. We need a bad movement roll. 4 to 6 is fine. That's it. 4 to 6. Okay, gives us a shot. He can't refill that triangle, and he can't catch the micro up on the top. So, 2 of my micros will. Yeah, at least 2 of the micros are safe from getting engaged now. That's massive. That is massive. That roll gives us back in this a little bit. And that is why I put that micro there instead of 1 lower. Because when this happens, we're really happy.
You take that. this one cannot go anywhere. This one would stay on that spot. This one where this one could take it ever.
Oh, thank you, Cody. I appreciate that. I needed you here earlier. Where were you in round 1? I needed you. For anyone who doesn't know the backstory there, Cody and I have been teammates at several team events, and Cody has run hounds many of those times, and hounds have let him down every single one of those times. That's a short version of it. The slightly longer version is that his hounds plagued my shit in a team game instead of our opponent's shit in a team game, which is not what you want. Not that I'm salty at all, Cody. Not in the slightest. They had Warforged too in that game, I think. Plaguing Warforged is like so good. Oh, you were driving. Okay. Well, that's a good reason, I suppose.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you better stick around, Cody. I need some more bad movement rolls here. Gee, Max, I wonder who we were facing. Man, Hounds should have been so good into Warforged. Like, if they just could have reached them. Imagine if they could have just reached Warforged, how much they could have plagued. Oh, good, it's still going. Thought I turned it off.
Okay. Not sure I like it, but
That's true, but we still lost another one of those events because your hounds couldn't get out of the start zone in a match that they should have had like an 80% win rate in. Yep.
Then one, 2, 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go attack. Even.
I'm gonna need a suit, my man. That is a suit? All right.
I move this one, and this one, so that's the end of my attacks.
Cool. Well, we've got a shot now. We need to kill some hounds. The question is which ones? I actually don't really want to kill that one that's next to Concan because I'm going to be able to hit him with Concan boosted PKs on the next turn. So I'm going to leave him where he is. I'm quite happy with him being stuck there. I'm going to be able to get at least 1, if not 2 Phantoms boosted by Concan into him. Let me see how many hounds can reach this micro if he goes to max height. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. He can get reached where he is now, and he can get reached on max height. I'm not sure he can get reached over there, though. Weird. Okay. So that spot's actually safe from getting engaged, and max height isn't, if I'm doing this right. Yeah, okay. Funky, but we're going to decline max height because this spot leaves us be guaranteed safe for a turn instead of letting a hound get up there and start plaguing us for free. Even though we don't have any more order markers on them. Then I think, let's see, 1, 2. He's on level 2. He's on level 2. So who do I have range on? I don't want these 2 micro. We're definitely going to put a micro there. That micro is going to have lots of good opportunities. He can do fun things in that spot. I guess the question is, do I bring up this other micro further forward to get another heighted shot off? But then it lets a hound come up on height and attack him from height. I don't think that's worth it. I think I like leaving that triangle better where I'm at right now. Basically, hounds can't engage both micros there at all, which is like really sweet, which is why I like those 2 back spots in this triangle. It's going to take 2 hounds to engage them both. Then we have one more move. It would be him shooting down. Unless he comes forward and shoots. We don't have any more order markers on him, though. I think I just want to leave him there. Okay, I am just going to move those two. Microcorp.
Okay.
And let's see, this one moved. All right, so we'll start with that shot. So this one's going to shoot down at that guy for a 4v6. I'm going to do it again with that one. Okay. And then this guy has a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could hit this forward guy. He has 6 defense, or I could hit someone in the start zone who has less defense. How much benefit is there to killing the forward guy? There's really a lot of benefit to killing that forward guy. I think I may take that attack. He gets 1 more defense, so it's slightly worse odds, but the upside is just so much better. So much better. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I'm going to take the 4v6 on that guy. Pays off. Big, big micro turn. Big micro turn. So now Swarm can't refill that spot, which is why I shot him. So far, this game has been me taking like somewhat big risks, hoping for like the right combo of rolls to happen, and then them happening. That's a nice outcome. We will take that. So we're coming in with Phantoms now. Okay, so that's reasonable. He's just giving himself an extra defense for PKs coming in. I mean, we'll still come in because obviously, but yeah, he's giving himself that extra defense roll. I don't think I like that move very much. That move is potentially giving me a Phantom Knight on height. Oh, but it is also getting him to be able to heat where he can get to my micro on the following turn. So mixed feelings. Yeah, now he's giving himself multiple ways to try to catch that micro. In case I put order marker 1 on micros next round. Which, you never know. I'm pretty crazy. I might do.
Should be only 2. Oh no. Okay. This one, this one, this one. Right. Yep. Going with that. So plates for Konken, then the micro next to the hand. Right. So.
Okay, so Konkan took the wound. The micro has a suit roll. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, micro misses. He's dead.
Okay. Plague on the last micro. Okay, and then I have one attack on.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, the problem is 30% to miss movement is a lot. Like 30% is going to happen a bunch of times in the course of a game. When it happens on back-to-back turns, it's especially painful. Especially once I got that forward hound. New. Similar question as before here, which is like, how aggressive would you need to be? I think we do double engage that guy. Would really like to take that hound out. That's next to Konkan. He's like an annoying threat at this point in time. So we do that. We get 2 attacks on him and then 1 attack on the other guy, who can then fly out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, he could get height in the start zone. That's pretty sick. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. With which ones though? So probably this guy because he's in a really vulnerable position. Oops. So he'll go to there. He'll go to there. and took out there. So I'm bringing in the ones that are as far away as possible, essentially, and the ones that are in some of the worst spots, in case a hound is able to get through and start plaguing me in the back. Okay. All right, we're gonna go with that. One attack at this guy, 3v5. And then 2 attacks at this guy, 4v6. Okay. Order markers are tough again. Order markers are tough again.
That's round.
Yep.
Before you place your order markers, I'm going to translate that.
Got it. I'm going to take a moment to reread his card.
Actually, I'm going to 1, 2, 3 hack and put it there. So.
Okay, so he's not doing a ton with his powers, but he is just like blocking those micros from doing much.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to reread it to see what effects he had like on nearby stuff because I have not. Yeah, he's got some complex interactions. All right. Well, that definitely makes an order marker 1 on micros a lot less good. We've only got 1 micro that can do anything fun at all now, so we're just gonna go all Phantom Knights here. What's his defense? Because we may like try to take out that Deflector Crown at some point. 4 or 5 defense. That's annoying. Yeah, we just got to go full PKs though, and hope things go well for us. Yeah, micros are just totally useless now, especially if we lose initiative and he catches that one up on height. So cool.
All right. I am getting all the initiatives.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I can disengage from him, but I can't. Only 1 micro can go from there to height. Like they can't both get height with the disengages. Only one of them can get up to level 3. And if I do, then that one's like a next to where a hound is then going to take max level 4 height and then have height on the micro. So like, the problem isn't so much that I can't take LEAs from him. It's that those are the only spots where I can get good micro shots off with those 2 micros. Because like one of them could go boom, 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 boom to here, and then BO on there, which is great. But then a hound just comes up here and murderizes him. And this one can't get up to max height anywhere. He can't get to level 3 to get a shot down from anywhere. So he's just like useless, right? And then if I lose initiative like this, now this hound is going to be able to get up here, and then all my micros are stuck. I mean, he could have gone to max height up here if he survived, but like he might not survive. And I can get a PK up there potentially, anyways, if the PKs survive. But we're going to take a ton of plague rolls this turn, which is going to hurt.
So he's gonna go there. So we have this one, this one. Yeah. This one's there. All right, bunch of plates.
Which was that for?
Micro.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Then we've got PK.
So it did Concan? Is Concan the one who took that?
Yeah, Concan is the one who
Okay.
did that.
Cool.
And then we have micro. No. Okay. have attacks. So the one on the micro up north. Oh, look at that.
Maybe. I still got a shot. Ah, suit up. They've been very good at that. They haven't been very good at killing things, but they've been very good at that.
And then I have an attack down.
Oh, Concan's
No
useless. True. Well, Concan was supposed to give him like a nice little bib for his suit, but it didn't work out. Okay. Unfortunate. Interesting. I want to make sure that every attack here is an attack of at least 4. We can't get any of 5 attacks, so an attack of 4. We would like to spread out a little bit to where if we, ideally, like when we get the kills, he has to re-engage, spend a hound move to re-engage that one. So like, for example, I would strongly like to put a Phantom Knight right there to take that hide attack, but even if I get the kill, he'll be exposed to Plague on the following roll for free, which isn't good. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take an attack of 6 defense instead then, because we just want to make sure that he's got to move in order to re-engage us, and then we're gonna move him and then re-engage that one. Give us attacks on the most possible things. All right, so he goes up there. Okay, that one's gonna go up to there. That's the first move. This one's gonna go to there.
Oh yeah.
That's the second move. He's engaged.
I kind of forgot they have disengaged.
Stealth flying is kind of their whole shtick. They need that. They definitely need that. And then 1, 2. And then that one's going to go there. Okay, those are the moves, and we'll take all our attacks. Starting up top, 4v5. That's a good one. All right. Down here, 4v6. Okay. And another 4v6. Wow. I did not expect that, but I will take it. Wow. That was a hell of a good turn. Ow. Oh, this is brutal. They have... Damn. Well, that puts us in a really nice spot. We have another shot at initiative switch after this round, after round 3, same as we've had every each round. Maybe we can get one. He can't get to anything, though. Like, he can't get... well, okay, no, that's not true. The one hound on level 3 in the middle can get... So, like... But again, they're like... We now have more upside for spreading out our PKs in ways that they're all unengaged. So he's only going to be able to engage one Phantom Knight here. It's either going to be... What? Oh, my stupid camera is doing weird things. Whatever. He's only going to be able to engage one Phantom Knight here, though, right? So, like, this hound could go to here, or it could go to here. And that with it. That's true. Cody, thank you. I am so glad you joined the program. I needed you in here for these hound rolls. If I pull this out, Cleon MVP for sure. Yeah, that was pretty damn lucky for me. That combo was that was a bit of an absurd combo. Yeah, I can. Now I can. It's going to be tough for him to avoid it too. We're also going to be able to target... and again, I'm going to keep doing the same thing after this, right? So we're going to be trying to engage just single hounds only. Like, if we can engage a single hound on height or a single hound with Concan, Those are the combos that we want to set up for, because then again, when we get the kills, he has to spend a move to re-engage it to get plague. We just got to like limit, you know, the free plagues. Again, we can't give him free plagues, so we have to avoid. So he's got 12 hounds left on the board. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 in the start zone, 2 in the middle, and then 1 a little bit developed. And Deflectatron's out there. We still have 11 PKs and 4 micros, and then like Half-Life Concan. Not bad. We get an initiative switch here, it would be pretty amazing. But these hound rolls have been pretty amazing too, so I shouldn't complain.
Those two. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I may bring up another PK into the middle to get an even ground on that one hound. I'll see. If I have like a really high upside attack somewhere else, I'll probably take it instead. But the 3v5 there is fairly nice in that like it gives me a Phantom Knight who's developed and can then threaten things into the start zone or the middle of the map. Like it's a spot to develop for free into. Because just having more PKs forward, getting ready for a potential switch is helpful.
Be able to get a lot of high attacks if you want to, so just gonna move these.
Interesting. I think that's a mistake.
On the micro.
Jesus.
Okay.
They've been dumb. All right. No, that was about as poorly as it could have gone. That was luck that I needed. Let's see. What am I doing now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we want to get height in some spots that can't get re-engaged easily. And again, so let's see. I see at least 2 such spots. I really want to make the hound on level 3 in the middle come off of that to do anything useful. He's still blocked, so he still can't get through without an LEA because the micro's still there. If that micro had died, I would have had to do something worse to block him from getting into the start zone, but I don't know. I think it's worth it to just bring up a few more PKs to have them in spot range for the switch, though. So we're going to bring up this one there, and then we're going to take 2 shots, 2 higher quality shots into the start zone, leaving that one where he is just for future purposes. There's some merit to going for a Deflectatron here, actually. Like, there's some real merit to trying to take out Deflectatron. 3v5s. It opens up micro shots, but like, I don't even know if it's worth it. Because if I have forward PKs, I have to take the order markers on PKs anyways. Might not be worth it. I think we just go for... Well, the problem is if I go for hounds in the start zone now... There's some merit to trying to wait 1 turn before I go for the start zone hounds. That's the thing. There's a lot of merit in that. There's a lot of merit, and there really is a lot of merit in that. I don't think I want to bring up 2 PKs to that, though. I think it would just be 1. So if I come in for the start zone, even if he has bad movement, he gets to just attack and rough up those guys. It's a really interesting spot, actually. Even that can get there. That's brutal. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to engage the Deflectatron with just 1. I gotta get him out of there eventually. It's a 3v5, but it's a 3v5 on everything else anyways. That's the only spot that a hound can't engage him on. So I think we'll take that. And then where's our last attack come from? I could come in and hit that hound, but I don't love giving that hound a reason to stay where it is the problem. So I'm thinking that I go into the start zone with one guy, like this one, specifically. And then leave the other one where he's at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because the other one's guaranteed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, he could get up there, but that's fine. Then I can get out on him. All right, I can live with all of that. And then this forces him to go out of his way. Right, that's what we're doing that. Okay, I'm going to go with those three. I have one attack up at Deflectatron first. Yeah, 3v5. Jesus. Okay, the Hound 3v5. Okay, and the Hound in the start zone 4v5. Okay, all right, how's it? Getting Deflectatron was pretty nice, though. Those micros are free to shoot again. Okay, yeah, I mean, movement is reasonable here.
Okay.
This is going to be a close game. This is going to be a close game. It should be, I think so. I got the mid-game luck I needed to have a shot here. I'm curious what these hounds... Yeah, and that makes sense. We're gonna get heighted shots with PKs on this next turn, no matter what he does. There's currently 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess unless all of my PKs died like plague or whatever, but there's currently like 6 or 7 hounds that are giving up height somewhere, depending on which PKs are gonna survive this turn. He's coming off. I hope he comes off that spot. I want him to come off that spot. That hound has been a real pain in the butt on that spot because I can't attack him. I'd like him to come off that spot a lot. See. Problem is where he's at right now is as soon as that micro dies to plague, which is going to happen eventually, then he can run through that direction and avoid the concan.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool. I can get height on him with PK. I'm very happy. Height and concan, combos, we're going to get him. I'm quite happy about that. Yeah,
1, 2,
I think that's
3,
good.
4, 5, 6, 7. And one attack up. But you will have
Which you've only moved 2 so far, right? 2 hounds?
this one and this one.
Yep, okay, cool. I'm with you.
It is my
Currently, with this allotment, 8 hounds are next to height. I could work with that. Okay, so we're looking at 6 plague rolls.
No micro, then PK, then concan. So PK dies,
Yep.
then micro, PK. Okay. So that's gonna be an attack even ground on the PK. One attack up on the micro.
He's out of suits.
And that's my turn.
That's reasonable. They've used many suits this game already. All right. Okay. All right, figure out what I'm targeting. All right, so our upside is either an initiative switch or plague hounds fail their movement roll. Ideally, we want to do this to where we have upside in both situations. We definitely have to take out that hound that's next to concan, or at least attack him. Let's see. I move to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty sick because I can get up to there next. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't quite get all the way there. I still really want to kill that hound. But I think I may only engage him with a single dude. Because engaging him with multiple dudes is like, if I miss it and lose initiative, he gets to plague them all. And if I get the first kill, I'm wasting the second kill anyways. So I think I'm just going to send a single guy into him. He did suit down. It's true, Ryan. I think we just send a single dude into that hound. Single Phantom Knight there. I don't really see the benefit in sending more. I may use this attack in the start zone because he's already... Well, no, he could fly away. Yeah, actually, he should probably fly. Well, but then this guy can get up to max height, which is unfortunate. I really like holding him in place for now. Because it leaves this Phantom Knight be free. Be free! I can afford to leave this spot now, safely. And then not take that Plague Roll if he comes back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to bring him up to here. It's not high ground, but it's next to Concan. So it's actually the same attack on him, and then we're closer to being able to get to other stuff. I'm also just like fine with the hound moving down into low ground to engage them both, and that blocks off the triangle access a little bit better. Now, question is, what other attacks do we take? I'm going to move this guy because I can replace him with another one next turn. And yeah, and I'd like to get high attacks down. Question is where to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's going to be here. He can get height on me. Well, he can get height on me, though, is the problem. But then I don't get plagued if I get the kill. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. I think we are going to take this. I think we're going to leave him there and take that attack. Or we could go for height over there. I don't know what's best there. I'm going to go that way. So this has like, I'm going to get plagued here potentially if I lose initiative, but it doesn't give him a good attack from height, and it makes his development a lot tougher if he wants to get an even ground attack on that Phantom Knight. And then this one, I think he still stays where he is for similar reasons. I really don't want to let that guy get up to max height and hit both of them. So we're going to go with that. Okay, I'm just going to move those two. We'll start with this attack here, boosted by Concan, 4v5. All right, this one in the start. Actually, we'll do this one next because I know what that one's hitting. 4v5. And then which of these do I want to kill here? It's probably the middle one. Yeah, it's this guy. Okay, 4v5 on him. All right. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Question is, now do we put any order markers on microcore or not? Oh, man. If I lose initiative, I could be down to just 2 micros. That's not good. Yeah, I can get heighted attacks from Phantom Knights here anyways. I think we don't put anything on micros. We definitely don't put anything on Concan. We're pretty happy with him where he is. I think we just roll with all PKs and try to have them dance as much as they can. Could set up an endgame of like micros versus a couple hounds. If the micros are spread out, the micros have a really good spot in that situation anyways. Yeah, I like that. 3 PKs, X on micro. Can't get the damn switch. But we can get that. But we can get that. It actually doesn't hurt him that much here. Honestly, like, this is not a terrible turn to get the bad move with. He's already in good, like, I mean, yeah, he wanted more, but like, if I'd gotten that kill on the guy who just moved, then this would hurt a lot more. But you know, once again, we do the same thing. We dance around and hope for an initiative switch. I think this is the 4th time I've said that. Is what it is. I'm definitely glad we don't have it on micros though. Be really bad to have it on micros. The one we really need to survive the Plague Roll is that one, because he's not going to have a good attack on that guy. That would be a big one to survive.
Alright, not moving anyone else, so just going for plagues.
Okay.
PK. Go. Then we have PK next to Gonken. Then we have Gonken.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Less PK. And then I have one attack on the PK. One attack on the sand. And one attack.
Well, for losing initiative, that went splendidly for me. I am thrilled with how that worked. In fact, like if you node lock it to where that's the outcome that happens when I lose initiative, I'd rather lose initiative. Hell. All right. Now the only thing is, well, that might actually no, never mind. The micro blocked it. Yeah, we didn't lose anything there. That's a fantastic turn. All right. We got to get one attack in on him. Probably again, we don't want more than one attack in because we don't want to let him plague a bunch of shit. We may actually fill in the other spot this time so that I'm on shadow. I could see a lot of merit to that. So if he has an attack to go somewhere, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could go there. He can get hide on me if he does. At this point, I think he is going to abandon his position and go after this one because we want to get height. Let's see. He could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we just don't want to let him have height with hounds if we can help it. I might actually, yeah, I'm going to leapfrog. I'm going to do a little leapfrog action on this guy. So he is going to fly over to there, because then we can get an attack from height. I thought that this might matter. We finally reached the point where it mattered which tiles were which. Yeah. We finally reached that point. Yeah, that's the only, I'm making that move. I'm not sure about the other ones. I'm still thinking there. So if I make that move, I'm giving him one extra PK. The question is about tying up, leaving this hound tied up versus taking less plague rolls next turn. Actually, no, because if I untie, the thing is, if I untie that hound, he's going to get 2 plague rolls in. He's going to get up to height and hit the micro and the PK. So I'm better off leaving him tied. Yeah, it's kind of funky, but I'm better off leaving him tied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I wish I could get height there, but I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Screw it. He can get height on me. Man, he can get height on me. I don't want that. I don't like that move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might come off max height, actually. 2, 3, 4. Well, if I come off max height, yeah, why not? This is the guy who can get there. So we're going to do that. And then, now I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want to, I could bring, now that I'm off of there, actually, I might now unengage that one PK, that one dude. But I really want to attack him. I really want to be attacking this guy, I think. Yeah, okay, we're gonna take that attack. Okay, just those 2 moves. We're gonna start with this attack down 4v5. This attack down 4v5. And this attack even with Concan 4v5. Big turn. Big turn. Getting that one behind Concan was pretty nice. Our start zone's still safe. That one guy's free, but he can't get through without it. Oh my god. Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn.
They just don't want to. You know, like, when you want to walk your dog and the dog just does not want to move.
He just gives you that stare. He just gives you that look like, I'm not going right now. Yeah, I feel that.
Take that place.
We've killed half the hounds. There's 9 left. We still have the majority of our PKs, though. Like, if we can get this down to be micros versus one squad of hounds in the end game with where the micros are, that's pretty sweet. So, like, we just need to trade, like, the rest of our PKs for, like, 6 hounds. 6 or 7 hounds. If we can do that, we're in a reasonable spot in the end game. Concan's pretty solid against, like, a single hound, too. If Concan doesn't take any more wounds, like, Concan versus, like, 1 or 2 hounds is pretty legit. And again, we might get a switch. You never know. It could happen.
The movement. Play for that PK.
Mm-hmm.
No. And we have the micro. No, and then we have 1 PK left. Okay.
Which one? Which PK died? Okay, got it.
The one.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Then I have 1 attack even ground.
That's a pretty good one, though.
Yes. And then I have 1 attack down on the micro.
I'm just gonna skip right to the suit roll with that one. Negatory.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, he's got
He's. I think he already went through his whole wardrobe of suits. Unfortunately. 6. Interesting. Okay, you have 1 more order marker this round. Okay. Very similar boat to where we've been in. Okay. I think I will engage him now. That's like we can get the attack. Question is, do I take the attack up on him? I don't think so. I really don't. We could back up here, actually. I don't like it very much, though. So this is the heighted attack we can get in the start zone that doesn't leave us engaged if we get it. So we're going to take that one. It's the only one that meets that criteria. We are going to come up here. I'd like to get that 3v5 in. And then what do we do with the last attack? Interesting. It's quite interesting. I could take a 4v6 up, but he's going to be able to refill that spot. I think I'd rather wait until order marker 3 to take the 4v6 up, because then we have the chance of the switch to where that doesn't happen. So if that's the case, we don't actually take another attack this turn, we just get a development in. Which I'm fine with. Where do we develop to? Becomes that question. Actually, I might use a different one to do that with. Yeah, I'm actually going to use, well, hang on, he's blocking it off, though. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do that instead. They can't get there. Very, very torn. I have 6 defense. I have 6 defense, though. But that... I don't know. I don't know if I take this attack. Where could I develop to instead? If I develop out of the start zone, it limits the downside of that other outcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't want to give that hound anyone he can get to. We can get to the middle, but that's fine. Anyone can get to the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could develop next to Concan. No, but not that side. Not that side either. I have no idea where I want this last Phantom Knight to go. I cannot make up my mind. At all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, what do I do? I can't do that. 1, 2, 3. There. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're going to do that. And we just have 2 attacks. This is a 3v5. And this is a 4v5. Yeah. One kill is very good there. Very happy with 1 kill. So the reason I put that last Phantom Knight there is that he can engage. If the hound doesn't move, that Phantom Knight can engage this hound now, next round, by going there. And also, he could go into the middle to where Concan is at. I mean, obviously, I thought about going here next to Concan and taking that attack, but he gets height back. It's 4v6. It's not so great, but it's, you know, it's whatever. We'll see. We'll see if it was worth it or not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me erase that.
Save some of them. All right. So it's already left. Supplies. Then the one in the middle.
Dead.
Is the one on your start zone. Also dies. Okay. Then I have 1 attack left, which is my start zone.
Damn.
He dies. Okay.
That was a good turn for you.
Crazy what having movement does to it.
Yeah, well played. That was more.
It's like
Yeah.
good.
Movement is good. Plagues are good too. Damn, I needed that one in the start zone to live pretty badly. 2, 3, 4. We're back as the underdog here again now. That was a very good turn. Well, we've got a potential in it switch. How many height attacks can we get? None, I think. Yeah, I can't get height anywhere now. We're just going to have to isolate these hounds and call them. Hang on. I'm going to have to. Okay, I'm back. I got a call. I had to text back. So we're going to have to take attacks. We're just going to be taking 3 even ground attacks. We'd like to set up for height. How many could we get height on if we win initiative? That's the only one. So we want to take that attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only even. So to set up for that, we want to take 3v5. We want to be getting 3v5s everywhere. The best attacks we can get here are 3v5s that are setting up for a potential 4v5 on that one guy. So we're going to take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got to get the attacks in. So that one goes there. That one goes there. And that one goes there. That's the best we can accomplish. All right, going with that, we got some 3v5s. Start up here. Here next.
That's good.
That is good. And then here. That's less good. Yep. Okay. I'll need a minute longer on order markers now. All right, so we've got 2 micros, which is not a lot. We have 5 Phantom Knights, which is not a lot. One's always on Phantom Knights. If we get the switch, we have the potential to get a lot of kills here. I think 1 and 2 have to both be on Phantom Knights here. So if we lose initiative and we lose like 3 Phantom Knights, I think we lose the game no matter what. Because he's got how many hounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hounds. If we lose initiative and get our Phantom Knights wiped, we're just going to lose the game no matter what. So we got to bank on either winning initiative or losing initiative and him having a bad turn. If that happens, in either situation, we want to have 2 order markers on Phantom Knights, because we're going to be able to get in 2 rounds of max attacks, and we want to keep being able to spread them out to minimize plagues as well. So I think we do Phantom Knights. I'm really liking the X on the 3 on micros, actually. If we put the 3 on micros with an X on PKs, like, we're not going to be able to use Concan much here. He's just not going to engage Concan until the end game. But if I have the 3 on microcore, it's better if I lose initiative to have the 3 on microcore. And it's not that bad if I win initiative, because we're going to be able to get height, probably. Certainly height with at least 1 shot, probably height with 2. Those are attacks of 4. And it's nice to be able to put the micros in spots where it's going to be tougher for the hounds to get to them on the following rounds. I'm going to do that. We're going to go... Yeah. I think I like that. And then we'll just do our best to keep them away from the micros. It's going to be, you can't get to them easily anyways. Okie dokie. I'm going with that. Can I finally get the switch? No! To the 6. To the 6. Go for it. No switch across 5 rounds is kind of brutal. We just gotta hope we have a good turn on defense. Nothing for it.
Reason to go there, and then.
Yep. Nothing else we can do.
This one needs to.
I know. I like that one. He should stay where he is. I'm a fan of that one on low ground.
So there. We'll keep one place up there.
That's good.
No. No.
That's good.
Here. No.
That's good.
So I do have 2 attacks. This one is moved, so we'll start with him. Okay. Then we will to send.
Well, okay, look. Again, if we're going to lose initiative and then not lose anybody, we'll take that outcome. I was sad when I lost initiative, but now I'm pretty happy about it, I think. That was fortunate. It's funny how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Same as before, we got to keep our dudes spread out. We can't afford to let like the extra ones get plagued here for free. So we don't want to unengage the hounds that could get to our stuff. Yeah, pretty much. So some of these guys are going to have to stay where they are, because we don't want to unengage some stuff. Can he get through? I'm worried about, can this guy get through? He can't get to the micro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't get to the other stuff around it without taking the LA. So like, he can get through. Well, he can't get up to the 3 no matter what, but he can get through, but he has to take an LA from Concan. I can live with that. The 2 in the start zone are useless if he rolls bad, so we want to leave them alone. We don't want to attack the 1 on 6 defense. So that really only leaves 4 potential targets. This one, that one, and that one. And of those 4, the 3 I'm currently engaged to are honestly the more relevant ones to keep tied down. So I think I just want to leave everyone where they are. Is there any merit to rotating that Phantom Knight a little bit? No. Losing initiative and then everything going my way was preferable. Like, it's not, I can't count on losing initiative and then him missing all 6 attack rolls. Like that's not the most probable outcome. But yeah, quote me. I do like the quote though. You should quote me on that. I like the fact that good quotes for me come out of this kind of shit like that. You know, I like to mumble while I play. It's perfect because I do that live anyways. I don't think I want to move that fan. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do. 6, 7, 8. I want to pivot him one spot closer. Because from there I can engage a dude in the start zone without giving up height. So I like that. I'm just going to shift that one guy slightly and then take the 3 attacks. So this 3v5.
Okay.
This 3v5. This 3v5. Okay. 6 hounds left.
Okay, down to 2 square.
He can move. Okay.
With the full movement.
Okay, he can't get to 3 of my Phantom Knights. 3 of my Phantom Knights can't be gotten to without an LEA. Now, he can take an LEA, but I might hit it.
6, 7, 8.
We'll see. He may take it. He may well take an LEA here. Like, there's some merit for him taking the LEA.
Not really.
Probably not worth it, but there's some merit. I think he should probably just go engage Concan. He wants to really start the countdown timer on Concan. Like, if he can do like 1 to 2 wounds on Concan across plagues over like the next round, then that's worth a lot when it comes to the Concan endgame. As opposed to just like starting the countdown on Concan when it's just like a 1v1. So I actually think that middle hound should go and engage Concan. I think I would take this hound and put him right there, next to Concan.
That's an argument I can take. No. No, I don't like it. I should have done.
I have been wondering this whole game if you'd ever take the LAs that I'm giving you. Like all I can do is force you to take them and then see if you go for it or not. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, it's only worth it. It's only going to be worth it if you can. Yeah. I mean, I can't entirely prevent you from. I can't entirely prevent you from getting through in this matchup. All I can do is force it to be an LEA and hope it goes through. Yeah, this is like, I think the map as a whole is really good for me, but I think that the start zone specifically in the map is not, because there's a few really good like ways that hounds can get in there to plague a bunch of stuff. I like the height. Like the height's great for my army here, but yeah, the start zone layout next to the rest of the map is, I would say, favorable towards you. Oh, that camera turned.
One there. Take 2 attacks. So,
Camera's back.
okay. No, and then taking 2 attacks.
That's a bit better than your previous attacks were.
Doing a lot of 3 for 3. It feels like it though. At the start of the game, their attacks were good.
Okay. This is a bit weird, because now we're incentivized to try to keep these hounds on level 2 so that our both micros can have height on order marker 3, which is a little bit weird. And a little bit counterintuitive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This Phantom Knight has shit options, though. He could move in and attack up, which isn't fun. I don't know what other options he's got, though. I mean, it's a 3v6. It's not good. But, oof. None of the options are good. This one probably needs to go and engage the dudes on the middle on level 2. Can't even get onto Shadow, though, which is rough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get... all I can get is 3v6s here. I can get one 3v5. I probably should take the one 3v5. But if I take the one 3v5, I'm giving up another 3v6. This is not a great spot. Really needed one of those 2 PKs to live. I didn't need both of them to live, but I needed one of them to live. Tying up those 2. I think it's worth it to tie up the 2. Okay. I'm going to send that Phantom Knight there because it keeps those dudes on level 2, which is good for Microcore. Now this dude can get up to me. He can get up to get that micro. I just got to hope he misses it, and then the micro can take max height. Like, he can't prevent the micro from getting to max height if he engages him. Or he could roll bad on movement. Those are the options. But I can't really do anything to prevent that from happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I got to take the attacks. Ugh. So it's like, if I don't take the attack, I'm foregoing it to get Phantom Knight attacks in the future, which means that I'm going to be taking order markers on Phantom Knights in the future. I just don't think that's true. I'm going to lose 1 or 2 here, and then I'm going to be taking all future order markers on con counter micros. So I'm just going to take the attack and hope it goes well. And then what does this guy do? Do we double engage that one, or do we go for the start zone? I mean, not the start zone, but the other dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping them both on low ground is really nice. We give up height to him, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could take a 3v5 on him to try to get him. But then we got 2... Oof. I don't like it. I really don't like the options. If I had the order marker 3 on Phantom Knights, I think I would double engage this one. So this is interesting. Then actually, that's interesting. In theory, if I'm trying to balance, I would take this Phantom Knight and put him on level 4 to engage that one, because I would want to disguise the times when I have the 3 on micro as opposed to the times when I have the 3 on PKs. I am going to deviate from theory in this spot because I don't like it in this spot. I think I'm better off by hoping he just ignores me. So in that case, the better play is to go there because it's the only spot he can't get height. All right. All right, I'm going to go with this. We got some 3v6s. First one is here, 3v6 up. No. 3v6 even. 3v6 on that guy. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, you're up. Can't get kills if he rolls 3 for 6. Yeah, we're in trouble. We had a lot of things go well for us in this game, and we're still going to lose. Like, it's a sign that I was correct, and that this matchup is bad for me. Unfortunately, I would have rather been wrong about that. Would have been more fun if... He's ignoring the micro. He's ignoring the micro. He's ignoring the micro. He thinks it's on Phantom Knights. See? That's why sometimes we deviate from theory and don't balance appropriately, because sometimes they guess our order markers wrong anyways. That hound should have gone for the micro here. That hound should have gone for the micro for sure here. Like, you set a plague. And you get height on the other micro. No, that hound should have definitely gone for the other micro here. Our one chance to come back in this is to get an initiative switch with micros where we go kill, 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 kill. Yeah, you got height there. Mm-hmm. This would be a massive block. Wow. Okay. That was the... Well, I thought you would kill him.
Yeah, me too.
Interesting. All right. let's see. I think we leave them where they are. We're gonna have really messed up decisions next round about like where do we put our order markers. That'll be fun. I think he's gonna stay where he is. Fuckily. Ah, man. Yeah, because again, where he's at right now, he can't get engaged with. He just can't get engaged. Like if I move him up, that hound could then get to him with a 4 move. It's 1 more defense, but he's closer. What attacks am I taking? Everything's gonna have. Well, hang on. If I could get this one, it'd be worth it. I'd have to come really far forward to get that shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might be worth it. Because they're all still stuck. So I'm thinking about sending a Phantom Knight really far forward to shoot that one. Not a Phantom Knight, a Microcore. And to give me a 4v5 instead of a 4v6. Depends on what I'm going to do with my order markers next turn, because I don't really want to attack the one who's next to height, because I can get height on him with a Phantom Knight. I'd rather kill other ones here. So, like, I might do that. It's either that or I stay where I am and I shoot one of the shadow boys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could come to there, but no, but then he can get to me. No, that's bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't go there. Then I can get caught too easily. Weird spot. Weird spot. So if I move them forward aggressively and get 2 kills, I probably then go PKs, micro. But if I lose initiative. So if I'm going to do PKs, micro next turn, it's probably better if I leave the micros back. Yeah, I think it's better if I leave the micros back, even though I give them 1 more defense. All right, made up my mind. They're going to stay where they are. We're going to start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shooting down at that one. 4v6.
Okay. We made a mistake when I engaged this one.
This one. That one. Oh, wait, no. No. The back one. No. Well, that went badly. So now we need to take some more big risks. I think I have to put 1 on PKs now. We need to be able to get the kills and then continue to put them in like better spots than where they are right now. We can go height, double engage. We're gonna go PKs, micro. Actually, I might put the X on Concan. I don't think I ever have 2 real order markers on PKs here is the problem. So I don't think PKs makes an effective bluff. Concan might actually. Is there any merit to like actually putting an order marker on Concan? Nah, well, I need to get more than 1 kill at a time. I mean, there's still 6 of them. If we lose initiative and he wipes out the Phantom Knights, I think I lose no matter what. Unless he rolls like absolutely terrible on movement. So I can get attacks. If I win initiative, I can get a really good attacks in with PKs relative. Yeah, I think I gotta risk it. Try to win initiative here. 6 hounds is still too many. I'm gonna go with that. Damn. Your initiatives are too good.
Yeah. It's. I think I've had initiative the whole game.
Yes, you have. There has been no switch the whole game. Well, I need to live. I need to live.
Like, has to go for you can roll for it.
You sure? Just verifying. Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, it was a big shot. It was a big shot. Wow. I don't know about that decision. I don't know about that decision.
It's one.
I need that micro to live, though.
This one.
He's going to get plague on everything, though. I need bad rolls. Boy, if we hit that LEA. Oh, my God. If we hit that LEA, we're in such good shape. If we hit that LEA, we're in such good shape.
Plagues on the micro first. No, then PK left, middle, right. No one.
That's big.
Attacking the micro.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I want. Oh my God, that's what you want.
Wow, that is what I want. That's insane.
Right. Taking the PK. Attacking down.
Well, I know where my order markers are on micros. He knows at least one is on micros. I got to protect the micros. The way to do that is to try to take out that hound. We can leave this one. Yeah, we just got to protect micros. If we can kill that hound, then we have a shot. Yes, Ryan, that is 6 stealth armors for 6 microcore. That is the ratio I like to see. No, it's not the ratio I should expect, however. But we got to go for this. All right, sending that one there and leaving the other one where he is at. This is going to be a 4v5.
Interesting. Oh,
That's bad.
it's huge.
And then a 3v5. Flip those, flip those. Okay.
It's 4 moves. So I can hide.
Not gonna matter though. Frankly, this is the time I don't think he should go for Concan because now I have height on him with a micro.
Right, do you suit up?
Oh my God, I do. That's insane.
The PK. Yeah, come again.
You got both PKs, right? And then Concan missed. No, sorry. No, you only got one. Which one? Which one died? Okay, that guy. Cool. Got it. Got it.
It's good.
Micro. Oh my God. How is he doing this?
Jesus.
Micro.
One attack.
Well, that's a bit good. Yep. Okay. Well, he's doing that. That's for goddamn sure happening. And then where's the other one going? So as it stands right now with full movement, this guy can engage that other micro, which is not good. On even ground, I mean. That micro is going to get engaged no matter what he does, unless he runs away into the start zone. I don't think I can afford to have him run away into the start zone. I think I have to hope I survive a little bit and get good shots in. So I think we step forward. So what stepping forward does is it 1, 2, 3, 4. It allows this guy to engage us, but then we have height on him. And this guy, no one can get even ground on us without taking an LEA. Yeah, okay, that's the play. All right, going with that. This shot first, 4v5. Okay. Now who do we want to shoot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's see. He has 7 defense, and the rest of them have 6 defense. That one is the more useful one to kill. Huh. That's 7 defense is a lot. One more defense, but that's definitely the one I want to kill. I'm going to shoot down on that one, 4v6.
That's good.
Oof. I wish I shot the 7 defense now. Okay, yep. I mean, somehow we have a chance again. That's the bad movement. He can still get there, though. He can still engage me. It's honestly enough here. It's enough here. If I'd killed that one, then that micro couldn't have gotten engaged. But if the micros live, we have height, which is all we can pray for.
Place Can you see that? Oh, one short.
Oof. You saw it before I did.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I thought the... Oh, frick. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that was the shot. That was the shot.
You can't complain about your suits, though.
No, I've had the suits. No, I've rolled better than 50% on suits. I just needed more. Well, I just needed defense actually, but that's okay. How can I finally get it?
No.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, we're gonna put shadow.
If those micros had lived there, I actually think I'm like, it's like close to a flip again. Because if they get those 2 kills, well, if they get those kills, I'm way ahead. Winning an initiative, getting a switch would have been helpful too. It's okay. This was closer than it should have been in theory.
This one, I'm getting engaged there with 1 spot.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. It seems legal. I actually don't think I've seen that happen before, but it seems legal because you're not moving through an unengaged figure. I don't think I have seen it. Good game. GG's.
Oh, well.
GG's.
Yeah, I mean, this was close until the end. This was very as I said,
Yeah, for both of us. We both have like massive D20 variants. Yeah, I needed micros to hold out one more turn there. But they held out longer than they should have already to begin with. Yeah.
The deflected one was useful that game.
Yeah, when he landed, I would have put the 1 on micros in that round, but once he landed there, I couldn't afford to, and I had to put it all on PKs instead. I mean, he didn't do a ton, but he made me move 1 order marker around, and then he made 1 Phantom Knight wasted attack.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
I mean, something.
It's something, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I will have to go.
Yep. All good. All good. I gotta get back to work anyways. Yep.
Thanks for the game.
All right. Yeah, you as well. See you. Happens. Yep. GG's Swarm. I mean, we were an underdog in this one to begin with. A lot of things went well for us. We had a shot there. Honestly, like, if those micros survive, well, we need to get the kills or win initiative, but, like, it's not impossible. Yeah. Definitely could have pulled it off there at the end. We needed to... A couple initiatives, you know, some stuff could have gone better, but a lot of stuff did go well, so not too much to complain about. I don't think if there's anything I would have done differently. I don't... There's nothing off the top of my head that I noticed being wrong after I did it, but I'm sure I'll catch more when I watch the stream back for the voiceover on the back end. Yeah, we'll see. Got to try and go the 0-1 route 3 in a row. It's not impossible. Give it a shot. I do need to get back and do work-related things, however, so I am going to take off and end the stream here. If you're watching the whole time, appreciate it, and I will catch y'all later. Oh, you're welcome.